Yo, what is up, you guys? So today I'm going to be answering your beautiful questions. I've seen some of these, but I obviously haven't answered them because, what would be the point of making this video if I already answered them? So let's get right into it. Dear Bruno, how does a banned user get mod? And why isn't he, not it banned even though he's a mod? I kind of had this thing as a joke in one of my videos. I said, if you can find this one clip, it's from a stream like 4 or 5 months ago. So, he was pretty dedicated to find that clip. And, I did say if you could find that clip, you would get a mod. So I have to stick by my word. Also, he's donated a lot of money. I don't really care about the money, but I really just modded him because he found that clip. But he is on thin ice. So, he might be banned forever. So, don't worry about it. Who do you think is the most unique Dota 2 hero? I'd probably say Invoker. Obviously, there's a lot of them. I don't really like thinking about Dota 2 heroes. But Earth Spirit and Invoker, they're all pretty crazy. There's some that aren't as crazy. Like, I wouldn't say Luna is as crazy as, like, Meepo or something like that. But I guess for now, I'll just say Invoker because, he has the most spells in the game. What's my favorite movie? I don't know. Like, I think most people actually, like, rewatch movies and stuff like that. I don't really do that, but I would have to say my favorite movie, I haven't seen it in a while, but I'd probably have to say Office Space. Because I've seen it like, I don't know, probably 30 times at this point. And that's just the first one that came up off of my head. I'm sure if I like went through all my memories somehow, like a robot, I could figure out, oh, I actually like that movie better, but I would probably have to say Office Space. Alright, next question. How is that when you get more brain dead, you get better at League? You're an idiot. Alright, next question. By What is Reality? Why is Q&A a thing in your channel now? Will it make a series or just be an interlude to your content? I remember I was doing some stream one day and some viewer said, oh, you should do a Q&A, and then, I don't remember who said that, but I remember Hillel said, oh yeah, that's probably a good idea, like I would actually like that. Or someone else said that. I'm pretty sure it was Hillel. But then I was like, okay, why not? I'll do this every once in a while. Obviously, I'm not going to be like a vlogging channel that has no content or anything like that. This is just like an extra thing, to fill in some space, whatever. So I guess it is an interlude to my content, yes. Alright, next question. You live with your parents or in a boys' dorm? When I read this, I was like, boys' dorm? Like, what the heck? But I forgot, like, in college, it's actually separated by, like, male and female. I actually live at home, but my school is like 10 minutes away, so I don't really know why I would like go. Like, I'm not really in a hurry to like go move in at the school or like move out. You know what I mean? Like if after I finish school, I'll probably like, look for a place or something like that. But while I'm still in school, like there's really no point for me to go like spend all this extra money just so I can like live somewhere else. And now the question you've all been waiting for: how much did your view bots cost? I'm not gonna lie. The first time I actually bought it twice. And it lasts for 30 days. Well, this service lasts for 30 days. And the first time, it was a lot better than the second time. The first time, they were having like a sale, so it was only like, I think it was like 32 bucks instead of 40. So it was like 20% off, or no, I can't remember what it was. But I remember it was 32 bucks. And, yeah, it wasn't that bad because like they had a Discord and stuff you could like talk in. But then the second time they upped their prices, like they upgraded everything. Like you can get up to 1,000 fake viewers and whatever. So that I don't know how much that is. That's like a couple hundred. But the second time it was like 50 bucks still for 100 viewers. And I'd probably still be using it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, view botting is bad or whatever, but I think, like, if you really want to, like, make it, then you need some extra help. Like, honestly, if you're playing a popular game, nobody cares, right? There's already, like, 300 other streamers streaming the same game. You gotta stand out somehow, and there's a lot of the way I see it, there's a lot of boring people who make it as a streamer. Like, like 150 viewers plus. They're not like, soda poppin' level or whatever, but like, they're making a living being boring. Like, absolutely not like amazing at the game. They're okay at the game like me. You know what I mean? So, I just feel like it's unfair, and I want to join them. And, I've had a few really good streams because of the bots or whatever. I've done a few giveaways, and like, that's like really where you get, the most interaction, but yeah, overall, I would say it's not worth it unless you're really gonna spend a lot of money and get the 1,000 viewers and get like the 10,000 followers. You know, you really gotta go big if you're gonna do it. You know, I'll answer this question, G Squad, just because it's a dumb question. Is your mom a Naga Siren? Yes. She's actually an illusion. Will your AC ever get fixed?
Boy, do you see this, boy? Hey! But if you ever come in my room, don't turn it to 7, because you're gonna need a jacket. If you turn it to 7, you're gonna need a jacket, dude. Boy, you're keeping cool in here.
And that thing was about $100 or whatever. I read online it's actually like $500 to $3,000 to get like your whole AC fixed. So I'm happy we just got a couple of these. I think it's really gonna save us a lot of money. Anyway, okay, next question: is it Yanni or Laurel?
Yeah.
This is. Come on, man. This is like 2 months old. But funny enough, I actually heard it both times, but you have to like speed it up or slow it down. Not on YouTube. Like I did it in FL Studio. I actually heard it like both ways. It's kind of strange. All right, next question by Lord of Assassins. What inspired you to become a YouTuber / streamer, and who? Well, that's kind of the same question, but anyways, it's kind of funny. The thing that made me want to start making like well, actually I started making videos in like middle school, just random videos and stuff like that. And then I ended up making videos in like class and stuff, but I never like wanted to become a YouTuber. I was just making like random funny videos. But I would say the moment I wanted to do gaming videos, for example, like that was my main thing, right? My old channel was like all gaming, and then like I had like all my content mixed into one. It wasn't that great, but like the reason I wanted to start doing like, well, it was gaming videos, right? That was like the very first thing I wanted to do. Like I still do that basically. That's like all I do on this channel. But I would say the thing that inspired me is I was watching PewDiePie's like bully playthrough, and I've always liked his content, but I ended up watching his whole bully playthrough, right? It was like I can't remember how many parts or episodes or whatever you want to call it. I think it was around like 18 or 20 or something like that. And I was just thinking like, like I was thinking to myself like, this guy's like having a good time, you know, playing a good game. Like I think bully's a good game, right? I mean, if you've already played it, it's not something you're going to be like going back to or whatever, but I think it's a good game, right? I enjoyed watching him play it because I was like, all right, I want to see what happens next. I didn't even think he was like that entertaining in that like playthrough or anything. He wasn't like going crazy or whatever. It's just like, you know, it's just like relaxing to watch him or whatever. But right then I was just like, this guy's making a living playing this game, having a good time, just relaxing. He's not doing anything crazy or anything like that. Like, that's what I want to do. You know, like I want to get in on this. So that's kind of where I started. And then where the streaming part came in is, well, if you look at like YouTube, I mean, this is kind of like an old thing. Like when people start realizing like you have to post like every day or like all the time, I mean, most YouTubers are subscribed to you. It's either like, you know, they post like once a week, once a month, and their content is like Ryan Higa content. You know, it's like they use After Effects, they did all this crazy work. And then there's like the people who post every day. They have like decent content, you know, it's usually like a playthrough or like a vlog or something like that. It's not like, you know, like some cinematic crazy thing that they, you know, spend a lot of time on. But the streaming thing, it's like, you know, it counts as an upload, right? So I can daily upload, you know, while not working too hard. Of course, if streaming wasn't a thing, I would still do like a daily upload, me playing a game. But that was the thing, like I would go find these random indie games and stuff like that, and I mean, this was a while ago. Like sometimes you just couldn't find any good ones, or like all the good ones are like not great anymore. So like you would spend all your time trying to find one that's like up and coming or something like that. That's how you really get a lot of views. And I had a few videos that actually did pretty well for me playing like up and coming games, like Bendy and the Ink Machine before it was popular or anything like that, stuff like that. You know what I mean? But streaming makes it just so much easier. You can play a popular game that you'd normally play, like World of Warcraft, League of Legends, whatever, and people come in and like talk to you and stuff. And it also counts as an upload, so it saves me a lot of time. I mean, now that I think about it, like recording for 20 minutes, editing for an hour or whatever, or, you know, recording for an hour, editing for 2 hours, something like that. Sometimes editing actually doesn't take as long, but usually it takes longer than the actual stream. So that's pretty much why I started streaming. And now the final question. Did you know USB use different kind of metal than micro USB? Nope.